Daytona Beach, Florida is home to Hanksters, Hot Rods, Muscle Car and Collector Car Showroom, America's #1 choice for premier collector cars for over 30 years. Today we have a Hanksters certified unit to present to you, a vehicle we do extremely well with here at Hanksters Daytona. It's a Ford Mustang. This one happens to have a lot going for it. One, it's 1966. Two, it's a convertible. Three, well, let's just show you. First of all, it's a period correct 289, so there's no partial VIN on the motor in 1966, but it is a period correct 289. That contraption right there on the driver's side firewall, that is your power brake booster. In front of it is your master cylinder, so it is a power brake car. On the driver's side front of the block, that is your power steering reservoir. It tells you the car is equipped with power steering. And the reason you can't see the power steering reservoir too well is because this right here is what you're looking for if you want to know if a car has AC. That is your AC compressor and your AC lines. The car does have AC and it does function. I mentioned that it's a convertible. It's a power convertible top. So that does work as well. So white, let's take a look at the paint. Cowl, hood, fenders, all real nice. No blisters, bubbles, cracks, anything like that. Nice uniform color and clear up on the top of this car in the front as far as the hood and the fenders are concerned. Ford logo across the hood there. All 4 letters are in great shape. Chrome on the front bumper in really nice condition. Your turn signal indicators down there look good. The white on the lower valance looks to be in good shape. Good stuff. Take a look at the front fender. No issues there. Blistering, bubbling, cracking, no issues with the paint. Hubcaps on the car, white walls, radial tires. Jump up to our front windshield and check out our glass condition. The glass condition on the car throughout is fantastic. Now, it is a convertible, so we do the presentation inside top down, but take a look at the still photos, you can see all the glass. The front windshield, no cracks or chips. Red interior in the car, so let's check that out real fast. Seat belts, front and rear. 3-speed manual, so it is a 3-pedal car. It's got a little aftermarket center console here. That looks to be in good shape. It goes with the interior relatively well. It's not a factory item. It's one of those things you buy off, online or somewhere like that. Dash looks good. Steering wheel overall looks to be in pretty good shape. No real issues there. Carpeting, it has your typical fade a little bit there for your convertible. A little bit of fade there in the center hump. But overall in pretty decent shape. Your door, driver door, no blisters, bubbles, cracks going on at the bottom of it. In real nice shape down there. Let's pop open the driver door. Take a look at the door panel here real quick. A couple scratches at the top of the door there. It's just paint. This is metal and it's just painted. So, driver driving down the road with the watch on and, next to the door or whatever. Vinyl's in pretty decent condition. Your chrome on your window cranks and door handles, whatnot, that's in decent shape. Let me show you underneath the floor mat here real fast. The carpeting's not terrible, or we would have replaced it if it was. But, a little bit of that typical convertible top type fade deal. But as far as the vinyl's concerned, both front and rear, it looks like a newer interior in the car. No rips or tears, in driver's seat, passenger seat, back seat. Looks to be a nicer and newer interior. Let's take a look at the rear quarter of our Mustang. No issues going on there. High or low around the wheel openings here. Everything looks to be in good shape. Deck lid. Top of the, by the way, as far as the convertible top's concerned, I think there's one thing I probably will put the top up for a minute. I think there's like a little wear mark in the driver's side that I'll show you. So we'll put that up here a little bit later on, and I'll show you that. The top of the fenders in the rear here, rear quarters, no issues in terms of paint. Deck lid fits pretty good to the rear quarters. Chrome on the rear bumpers, pretty good. You have a couple faint little scratches. I don't even know if you can pick up on them in the camera. They're that minor, but there is no rust on the rear bumper in terms of any kind of pitting, patina, rust around your bumper bolts, anything like that. There's just very, very faint scratches here, like towards the center. Barely noticeable. Trunk condition. So the receipts here, we do not have any documentation on the restoration as far as the motor rebuild, tranny rebuild, paint, interior, anything like that. There are just some miscellaneous receipts that we're all accustomed to in the car world, you know, different batteries, brakes, you know, stuff like that. Parade boot, if you want to wrestle one of those on, that's always a good time. Radial, raised white, white wall radial is what I'm trying to say. Full size, so you got full size spare. And of course, for you Mustang enthusiasts, you know that your trunk pan is your gas tank. So if you have any rot in your trunk pan on a Mustang, you have an issue. Check out the passenger side of the car. Real nice body lines on the car. Both doors fit real nice. No issues there. And there's no issues on the paint on the rear quarter of the car. Real nice. Look at how nice that door fits. You know, not only is the door gap uniform from top to bottom, but also it's nice and snug to the rear quarter. It's not hitting the front fender. Everything's lined up nicely. I will open the door just to show you the interior portion of the passenger side door here. Much the same as the driver's. Vinyl's in pretty good shape. Paint has minimal, you know, chipping. By the way, courtesy lights illuminate into the floor when you open both the driver and the passenger side doors. So and away we go. How about the passenger side door? No issues there. Low Bondo blisters, filler blisters, paint cracking, anything like that. It's a pretty awesome looking Mustang. Good color combination. The white exterior with the red gut, 3-speed. Steering, brakes, and air. Both your Mustang crests on either side, driver and passenger side fender, those are in good shape. 1966 Ford Mustang Convertible. We're going to put it up in the air and check out the undercarriage. Before we do that, I'm going to do my little spiel here as far as coming to look at the car, and then I'm going to put the top up real quick, show you what the top condition looks like, because there's like a little spot. I'll show you. I do encourage you to come check out the 66 Ford Mustang for yourself at our Daytona Beach showroom. We do the best job we possibly can to represent our vehicles as honestly and as accurately as we possibly can. We do that by taking 80 to 100 photos of every single car and including a 20 to 25 minute video presentation. The reason we do that is because we are an internet-based business. We conduct the majority of our transactions sight unseen. We've been doing that for a long time. Gary's been in business up there for 30 plus years, and we've been here in Daytona for going on 9 now. You know, so hopefully our longevity in this business tells you something about our business model and the quality and quantity of vehicle we move through our showrooms month after month and year after year. But we sell 30, 40, 50-year-old cars. The paint's not perfect. The interior condition's not perfect. There's cosmetic flaws. There's mechanical deficiencies. You're going to have things that you're going to have to kind of tinker with. It's part of the fun and the nostalgia and the stories you get to tell when you own a 50-year-old car. But I'm around these things every day. I'm very familiar with paint condition. I'm very familiar with mechanics, performance, how to start them, what to do if certain things happen. You know, you, however, may not be, and that's okay. We'll educate you. That's what we're here for. So if you're interested in this car or any other vehicle we have in our showroom, think about it. We have a 25,000 square foot facility with 60 to 70 cars on hand, so it's a car show every day. Most of the cars we own, we have very few consignment units in our inventory. So we'd be happy to pull the vehicle outside for you, check out the paint in the natural sunshine, real good for yourself. Get it up in the air for you. You can check out the undercarriage like we're going to do here momentarily. We'll let you drive the car. You can figure out, can you shift this thing? Are you sure? You know, experience it for yourself. Shift the car, accelerate, stop, see how the car rides, handles. This way, when the vehicle shows up wherever you're located at, there are no surprises because you were here and you went over the car for yourself. 2 cars we've sold today, and neither buyer came to look at them in person. So we do it a lot, but again, please know what you're signing up for. You're buying a 30, 40, 50-year-old car that could have been repainted, had a drivetrain change, engine change, color change, wheel package change. You know, many owners, there's a lot of variables when it comes to a car of this age. So just keep that in mind. But very cool business we're in, and certainly you'll get a lot of thumbs up on the road and generate a lot of conversation at the grocery store, the gas pump, the ice cream place, the restaurant, wherever you're taking your classic ride. Let's put our 66 Mustang Convertible up in the air and check out the undercarriage. But again, before we do that, I'm just going to show you the convertible top real quick. Okay, remember what I just said about vehicle condition and full disclosure and sight unseen and all that stuff? So I put the top up. There's 2 little punctures. There's a little tiny puncture right there. And then it's the same thing on this side. Tiny little, I mean, it's tiny, okay? So on these old cars, you know, when the top folds down, it's a pinch point. And as the material gets older and the sun beats on it or whatever, it pinches and it puts a little puncture there. Very, very common on the Mustangs and any classic convertible for that matter. And it is a plastic rear window. So we'll put it in the air right now. We'll check out the undercarriage and then I'll drop the top back down. It is a power top and it does work. So I'll drop the top back down for the test drive so you guys can see that that works. Underneath our 1966 Ford Mustang Convertible, you have disc brakes up front on this car. Front seal in front of the pan look to be good. Nothing that I see leaking at this time from my perspective. Car does have a small set of headers. Comes down off the side of the motor, driver's side, passenger side, into a dual exhaust system. Torque boxes, frame rails on the car look to be in good shape. Floor pans as well. Let's start out with the driver's side floor pan here. You can see it's all one solid piece all the way back. Passenger side, same thing. The car does have a flex plate on it between the 2 floor pans to provide structural support when the convertible top's down. The e-brakes hooked up, does function. The exhaust system looks nice. Both pipes here all the way back, no rust holes, rot holes, pinholes, and you have a set of MagnaFlow mufflers. Drum brakes in the rear of this car. What looks to be like a brand new gas tank. Let's see, the tire condition. So for those of you not familiar with tire wear, down there deep in the tread of this tire, those are your wear bars. When the tire reaches when the tread reaches the wear bar, it's time to replace the tire. As you can see, those wear bars are buried deep into the treads. And when you're looking deep into the treads, hopefully you can see there is no dry rot or cracking in the tread of this tire on the Mustang because they are from 2020. So plenty of life left on your rubber for your 1966 Ford Mustang Convertible. We're going to take it out now and we're going to drive it. Before we do that, let's discuss payment options for this car. If you are a cash buyer, we accept cashier's check from your bank and then bank wire transfer. If you're financing, the collector car lenders we work with will do 5 to 15-year loans on these cars. 10% down of your purchase price. So if you're talking about a car that's 30 grand, you talk $3,000 down out of pocket. You can do more if you'd like to, however, they're going to require a minimum of 10% no matter what your credit score. If it's 9,000, you're still going to have to put 10% down. If your credit score is a little lower, then they might require 15, maybe even 20% down. It just depends on the lender and your circumstances, but that's between you and them. We have nothing to do with that. Fill out the application on our website. The lender will contact you directly. If you like what you hear, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. We can get the whole sales process started for you. Once the car is funded in full, we put the vehicle through a pre-delivery inspection. We check lug nut torque, tire pressure, reverse lights, wipers, horn. oil pan gasket, tranny pan gasket, things like that. They're old cars. Anything can start leaking, anything can stop working at any given moment. Trust me, I know. So we put the vehicle through one last shakedown prior to it leaving our facility and heading your direction. Once it's through inspection and it's green lighted through our service department, the vehicle goes through detail. And then a carrier is dispatched if we are the ones handling the shipping. Typically, we have a driver here within a 48-hour window. However, if you are in a more difficult destination or you're on the West Coast where there's fewer runs out of Florida, please allow us 4, 5, 6 business days, but we will get your vehicle just as quickly and as safely as we possibly can. Trust me, we do this a few times a month, so our whole process is pretty streamlined. Let's put our 66 Mustang down on the ground. We'll take it on a test drive and show you how the car runs out. Okay, I like sunshine, so the first thing we're going to do is put the top down. That's why I live in Florida. Look at that, it's even fast. I like it. Now we need some tunes. Okay, you got one speaker, but you got tunes. Wipers. They don't do too good across a dry windshield, but they work. Fuel gauge works. Oil, amps, and temp all work. 70,820 is the miles on the odometer. True miles unknown. Title reads exempt. Everybody's favorite part of the video, the horn presentation. Driver's side turn. Can you see that with the sun glare? Passenger side turn. That's your convertible top button right there. Okay, up and down. Idling nicely. AC, and it blows cold. Listen. I don't know if you can hear that, but the compressor just engaged and it's blowing real nice and cold. So kudos to the guys at the shop for getting that going. Icicles. Good stuff. 3-speed. There's your carpet, so you can see it out in the sunshine real good. It's, like I said, not that bad. And it's got a nice, can we hear it? Probably can't hear it. Hear it in the engine run, exhaust run video, but it's got a nice rumble to it. Sounds good. Let's drive it. Speedo, working. Car has nice tight steering. It is an older steering wheel, by the way. There's some like miscellaneous tiny little cracks, but overall pretty nice. The car tracks real nice. The car doesn't have any front end shimmies, vibrations, engine, transmission. You know, when I'm doing these videos, we talk about vibrations, right? If you got a either a sloppy or a busted motor mount or a busted tranny mount or something, you'll get this vibration because it's loose and it's sloppy, you know. We do a good job of checking all that stuff, making sure all that stuff's good to go on our, you know, on a certified unit like this one is. But rides real nice, has a good sound, nice rumble to the exhaust, nice smooth ride. Like I said, the tires are only 4 years old, so they don't have flat spots or dry rot, or they aren't hard, you know. Good stuff. We're got a red light up here. We'll see how this thing brakes, and then we'll run it through the gears. Car, look at that. That's awesome. What great brakes. No vibrations, pulsations whatsoever. Temp gauge is coming up. We're cooling nice. So no issues there. Are you ready? Well, that's just under 60. You know, I'm coming up on traffic here. We got one of these buses in front of us that always kill my test drives, but real nice car, you know. Power convertible top, functioning AC, power steering, power brakes, manual shift, which is always a desirable feature on a classic. a working radio, cooling properly, real nice exhaust sound out of the car, newer tires, great paint. 386-944-9219 is our contact phone here in Daytona Beach. Hanksters.com is our website. It's where you can find all the photos of this vehicle, along with this video presentation you're watching right this very moment. At full retail price, our 66 Mustang includes shipping in the lower 48 United States on an enclosed carrier. It also includes a powertrain warranty. That warranty is good on the engine, the transmission, and the rear end. It does not cover brakes, batteries, starters, alternators, oil pan gasket leaks, tranny pan gasket leaks. All that stuff is on you. We cover major mechanical breakdowns, should you have one. There's 9.5 times out of 10 there's not one, but just in case there is, you're covered. Is the price of the vehicle negotiable? It most certainly is. If we negotiate the price of the car, the warranty comes off. The warranty is good at full retail price only. Also, the shipping comes off. At full price, you have the security of our warranty and the convenience of our shipping. Therefore, we vest the driver, make sure they've been in business more than 2 days. We set up the pickup of the vehicle at our showroom. We arrange the delivery to your location. We pay the driver when they pick the car up. We track the progress of the shipment. At a negotiated cost, you could do all that stuff on your own. Maybe you're local to us here in Daytona Beach. You'll have ice cold air and a functioning radio to drive this thing home. And of course, if you're a collector or an investor or just a car person, you have your own method of transportation, be it a carrier you've used in the past you had a good experience with, or, your own trailer of some sort, you are more than welcome to come trailer this thing home or send your own transporter. Maybe make a couple days out of it here in Daytona Beach. Look how beautiful it is. Hanksters Hot Rods is located in the Sunshine State, right in the center in Daytona. Speedway is like 3 miles over there. And our website's hanksters.com. Check us out.